Walters here for the Asian Game in the very busy streets of Hanoi, where it's always a little bit crazy down there. But the good news with all of this rain and cloud and everything that's going on is that we're not staying in Hanoi today. No, we're going to be hitting the road down to Nam Dinh, where the league leaders are going to be taking on Thanh Hoa. Let's go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Thien Truong Stadium. I'm here in Nam Dinh. Made the trek down, got the fancy bib on today for what's going to be a first versus fourth matchup here in the V-League. You can hear the away fans. Luckily, mercifully right now, sound-wise, the home fans aren't making a ton of noise at the moment. But for Nam Dinh, for the home team, the Brazilian duo is going to be the one to watch here tonight. Rafalson and Hendrio, they've combined for 18 of 29 goals scored in the league this year. And for Thanh Hoa, for the visitors, they're getting a big return here. After back-to-back losses, they are getting the return of the second highest scorer in the league. That is the Jamaican Romario Gordon. He's back in the lineup tonight and should be really, really key for them in this one, as they need to pick up points because it's been 2 losses in a row for them. They are in fourth. They're starting to drift a little ways back, and a ball almost came over here and got us in the moment. The thing to watch in this one, because you're watching this after the fact, is that neither of these teams are held scoreless very often. Thanh Hoa has been held scoreless once, Nam Dinh not at all. And each team has only held 3 clean sheets all season. So there should be goals in this one. And as you can tell from the fans in the stands, this one looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get out there. First half here was a story of VAR, both early on with a penalty not given, and then about the 27th, 28th minute, I don't know, I've been behind the goal, it's hard to keep track. There was one that was given, and it was a situation of Romario going for the Panenka, which you either look like a brilliant striker, or you have what happened to him here, where it was very easily saved, and things remain 0-0 at the half. I do have to say, surprisingly, somewhat, Thanh Hoa has been the team more on top. They've looked more dangerous in attack. They've had more chances. They've looked better in the first half. I think that 2-loss streak that they had coming into this may be playing into things here, but it's going to be a very interesting second half. We'll see you after the match for hopefully some mixed zone interviews, if nothing else, at least a full-time report from me. So stay tuned, and we'll see you soon. Ryan Walters here for the ASEAN Game in what is a very quiet Nam Dinh, where the home side looked like they were going to be walking away with a victory. They were up 1-0 when who else? The league leading scorer, Rafalson, put them in front in the 58th minute, but it was not to be for them. In a story of penalties, really a match that had a lot of VAR and a lot of penalties. Right calls most of the time, I should mention, but there was another penalty very late in a stoppage time, as if this was the World Cup or the Asian Cup, and it was Luis Antonio who slotted it home and stole a point for the away side in a match that they looked much better in the first half. But I think it needs to be said that a point is probably fair on the whole, but it definitely wasn't their second half. But in fourth place, I think they'll very happily take a point to the league leaders. So that is it for this Friday night from Nam Dinh. I'm on my way back to Hanoi, where we'll be watching a derby tomorrow night. So stay tuned. It's a fun weekend of V-League action. We'll see you soon.